Welcome to Healthy Living and Disease Prevention, your gentle companion on the journey to better health and graceful aging. Wishing you a peaceful and healthy day. Have you ever sat quietly and wondered what these later years of life are truly meant to feel like? For many people entering their 70s and beyond, there's a quiet fear that can settle in, a fear of losing independence, mental clarity, or physical vitality. It's a natural concern, one that many people share silently. But here's the truth: if you are over 70 and still able to do certain key things, you are not just healthy, you are exceptional. You are a rare gem in a fast-moving world that often forgets the quiet brilliance of aging well. These years can still hold incredible strength, wisdom, and deep purpose. Let's explore the 8 beautiful signs that you're not just aging, you're thriving. 1. A mind that remains sharp and clear. One of the most powerful signs of healthy aging is the ability to think clearly. In a world filled with distractions, rapid changes, and confusing information, keeping your mind sharp past the age of 70 is no small accomplishment. It means that you can think critically, solve problems, and even recognize when something doesn't seem quite right, whether it's a phone scam or a suspicious offer that might fool others. Mental clarity brings confidence. It protects your emotions, your finances, and your independence. When your thoughts are clear, you don't panic at unexpected situations. Instead, you reflect calmly, make wise decisions, and stay in control of your life. But the gift of a sharp mind goes beyond protection. It also opens the door to joy and engagement. You can hold meaningful conversations, enjoy reading, explore ideas, and continue learning. Curiosity is alive within you, and that curiosity keeps you alive in the most beautiful way. While many people gradually lose this sharpness with age, if you've managed to hold on to it, take a moment to feel proud. It's not luck. It's the result of a life well lived, a mind well used, and a spirit that remains eager to stay connected with the world. 2. A body that still moves with strength and grace. Physical strength doesn't have to mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. At this stage of life, strength shows up in the quiet, everyday moments: getting out of bed with ease, preparing your meals, walking through the park, or tending to your garden. If your body still allows you to care for yourself and move independently, you've already achieved something remarkable. It shows that you've treated your body with respect over the years through movement, rest, and nourishing food. Physical independence is deeply tied to emotional well-being. It allows you to participate in life as more than a bystander. You don't just watch others enjoy their days, you live your own, fully and freely. And just as importantly, it means your family can worry less. You are strong, capable, and present. This strength is often built over time through consistent, small efforts. A walk every day. Choosing fresh food over fast food. Finding joy in movement instead of seeing it as a burden. These choices build a body that supports you well into your later years, a body that lets you keep showing up for what matters most. 3. Joyful hobbies that fill your life with meaning. In your 70s and beyond, having hobbies isn't just a pleasant pastime, it's a reflection of your inner spark. When you continue to find joy in simple activities, whether it's gardening, painting, reading, or baking, you're showing the world that life still holds magic. These passions keep your days full and your heart light. They give you something to look forward to, something that belongs just to you. Many people, after retirement, let their interests fade into the background. The days become quiet, routines take over, and boredom slowly creeps in. But not you. You've kept the flame alive, the curiosity, the creativity, the wonder. You've kept yourself connected to what makes you feel truly alive. That's not just good for the mind. It's nourishment for the soul. When you lose yourself in something you love, when time melts away and you feel fully present, you are practicing one of the purest forms of living. These hobbies are not just leisure. They're a form of resilience, a source of comfort, and a window into your enduring zest for life. 4. A lifelong love for learning. To keep learning after the age of 70 is to say to the world, I'm still growing. That takes courage, humility, and a youthful heart. Whether you're learning to use a new phone, picking up a few words in a new language, or diving into books and documentaries, your willingness to stay curious keeps your mind flexible and your spirit vibrant. Learning in later life keeps your brain active. It helps maintain independence and builds confidence. You adapt more easily to changes, understand the world around you, and feel capable in new situations. More importantly, it gives you something powerful: hope. When you learn, you look to the future with anticipation. You feel excited about what's next, and that energy lifts those around you. You've proven that relevance doesn't come from age, but from attitude. While some people feel left behind in a changing world, you're walking right beside it, open to discovering something new every day. 5. Financial peace that brings freedom. Being financially stable in your 70s or 80s doesn't require great wealth. It simply means that you've lived with wisdom and intention. If you've reached this stage of life without needing to depend heavily on others for your basic needs, that is a quiet but profound victory. Financial peace means that you can make choices for yourself. You can enjoy life's little pleasures without worry. You've likely saved where it mattered, spent with care, and planned ahead. Whether it's a pension, a paid-off home, or simply modest savings, your financial stability brings confidence. This kind of security doesn't just help you, it helps your whole family. It relieves your children of unnecessary stress. It allows for generosity without guilt. It keeps peace in the home and dignity in your heart. And perhaps most importantly, it gives you a sense of control. You don't have to ask. You decide. That freedom is deeply empowering, and it's a reflection of years of thoughtfulness and discipline. 6. An open heart and mind. One of the most beautiful signs of wisdom is openness to change, to difference, and to others. Staying open-minded in your 70s or 80s is a rare strength, especially in a world that can feel unfamiliar at times. With age, it can be tempting to become rigid, to retreat into familiar ways of thinking. But you've chosen something different. You've chosen to remain curious, accepting, and kind. You listen more than you speak. You forgive easily. You understand that every person walks a different path. You've witnessed incredible changes in culture, and technology, and family structures, and you've responded with grace. Instead of resisting the new, you've welcomed it with a smile. This openness keeps you young, not in body, but in spirit. It brings peace to your relationships and gentleness to your presence. You are someone others trust, not just for advice, but for understanding. You remind the world that age doesn't have to bring bitterness, it can bring wisdom, patience, and warmth. 7. Deep and meaningful relationships. One of the most heartbreaking challenges of aging is loneliness. But if you still have strong social connections, whether with family, friends, or your community, you are rich in ways that money can't measure. You may not see people every day, but when you do, those moments are filled with laughter, honesty, and affection. You're someone who others love to be around because your presence brings calm, comfort, and joy. Human connection is essential to health. Studies have shown that close relationships can reduce the risk of depression, protect memory, and even help you live longer. But beyond the science, these connections simply make life sweeter. And your role in these relationships isn't passive. You bring wisdom, stories, and love. You share lessons not by preaching, but by simply being who you are. You are a steady hand, a warm heart, and a reminder that life is best lived with others by your side. 8. Harmony with your children. One of the most profound and tender signs of emotional maturity is the ability to communicate peacefully with your children. If your conversations are filled with respect, warmth, and openness, you've built something truly rare. Many families drift apart over time. Misunderstandings, unspoken tensions, and years of distance can create silence. But if you still speak with kindness, share laughter, and maintain trust with your children, that's a deep testament to who you are. This kind of relationship doesn't happen overnight. It's built over years of choosing love over pride. It comes from listening instead of lecturing. From allowing your children to grow into their own lives, with your support instead of judgment. Your children feel safe with you. They come to you not out of duty, but out of love. That is a gift, one of the greatest gifts of all. It speaks not only to the kind of parent you were, but to the kind of human being you continue to be. You are a rare gem. So now, take a quiet moment. Reflect on these 8 qualities. A mind that remains sharp. A body that still moves with grace. Hobbies that bring joy. A heart open to learning. Financial peace. A broad mind and kind spirit. Meaningful relationships. And harmony with your children. If you see yourself in even some of these, you are living a life of great value. You are not just growing older, you are growing wiser, stronger, and more complete. These gifts didn't arrive by accident. You earned them through decades of choosing effort over ease, love over fear, and grace over frustration. You've been tested by life, and instead of becoming hardened, you've softened into someone truly remarkable. You may not hear it often, but know this: you are admired. Quietly, deeply, and sincerely. Your way of living with purpose, clarity, and heart sets a shining example in a world that often forgets the beauty of age. You're not just aging. You are unfolding, becoming more fully yourself with every passing day. Your journey isn't over. There's still more to explore, more to give, and more to celebrate. So keep going. Keep learning, loving, laughing, and shining. Because the story of your life is still being written, and it's one of timeless dignity, quiet strength, and lasting joy. You are a rare gem. And the world is better because of you.